Didn't get a chance to build all the models yet, but this is probably the one that's going to make the most sense. This is actually a mechanical dual quadrature encoder, and we just have a motor that's pushing up against it so that you can see a constant signal going through. But that one will show that's a dual quadrature. There's the back of it. This is another one I didn't get a chance to maybe you have some ideas. This is actually uses a slotted optical encoder. But somehow or another, this material probably needs to be cut away so that people can actually see the slotted encoder.
Can't we use it loose like this?
Well, this has to be positioned, unless someone handholds it, it needs to be positioned over the
That's why we need to cut
slot.
that part over here.
May need to be cut, unless he has another idea for how to mount this thing where it's over the... But that would be able to show for a tachometer, since it's just a single output. There's another one. This has a dual quadrature encoder on this little gearbox, and you can reverse it and see the time lag, and the hope is to be able to demonstrate how these work, basically how fundamentally what they are, demonstrate what the pulses look like on an oscilloscope and how to connect it and be able to see it on the scope, and then how do you translate that into something the microcontroller can understand and deal with it in the programming, and deal with the lead and so that you can determine direction or speed counting the pulses.
All right.
There's another model I had hoped to put together, unless he wants to try it. I had another stand I haven't brought up here. Then the hope was to put a magnetic reed switch on there and be able to just count every time it made a full revolution.
The basic same principle like that?
Same thing, but just as a simple contact closure every time you make one revolution.
Okay.
And then there are a couple other motors I can send too that have encoders on them that I don't have large quantities of any particular one of these, but they'd all be, a typical type of encoder that has a setup for a tachometer.
Okay, basically he has to play with those and see what he can do.
I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to build mounting brackets for him.
That's okay.
But anyway, I'll send those. This little guy has documentation with him that shows the pinout.
Okay.
So, and I'm available if you have any questions or if you want to try to build any other brackets.
Okay, we'll let you know then.
Okay.